Hello guys, once again welcome to my channel. So to start off this look, I used my Tartelette in the Bloom palette. I first went in with the color Smoke Show. I put that all over my crease with the blending brush. And then I went in with the color Activist and focused it in the outer corner of my eye and then dragged it into the inner corner of my eye. Then with a blending brush, I blended it all together. So for my lid, I went in with the Kylie Cream Shadow in the color Bronze. And to line my eyes, I did use her Kyliner in black. Next, I started to do my eyebrows, and I did want them pretty dark, so I used the Anastasia pomade in Ebony. Then I used a spoolie to blend what I drew in with my actual hairs. And to keep my hairs in place, I did use an eyebrow gel. Next, I put on some mascara. So for now, I'm going to leave my eyes alone and move on to my skin. So I did use my Born This Way foundation. I used a foundation brush to apply it and then my beauty sponge to blend it all together. So we are just going to be doing half of our face because on the other half of our face we are going to be using paint. So now I'm just applying my Tarte concealer in the normal places where I would highlight. And then again I used my beauty sponge to blend it in. And then to set under my eye, I did use the Laura Mercier Air Translucent Powder. Then to set my foundation, I did go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Back to the eyes, I went in with the color Activist and put that in the lower lash line. And in the inner corner, I did use the bronze shadow. So for eyeliner, I did use this nude eyeliner and then I went ahead and applied mascara. Now I'm just going to contour in the normal places that I would contour, but only on one side. Then I applied some blush, and of course we can leave out the highlight. So I'm pretty much done with this beautiful side of the face. Now I'm going to go ahead and move to the ugly side of the face. So with this white eyeliner, I am using it to sketch out where I want the ugly dead part to be. Okay, so I thought I was filming, but apparently I wasn't. Okay, so I just went into the Halloween store, found a white face paint, and that is what I used. I used a sponge, and over it I did use concealer, and I applied that with a brush. So to set this in, I did use my Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Now to make it appear as if our skin was peeling off, I did use toilet paper and some eyelash glue. So first I applied the eyelash glue onto my skin and then I went in and put the toilet paper over it. Now to make sure all of the edges were stuck onto my skin, I did use more eyelash glue and I put it over the toilet paper. I did this all the way down on top of the line that we drew. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry and move on to my skin. So for this, I am using the color Bless Her Heart from the Sweet Peach palette. Because we want to appear as if we're dead, we're using green colors to contour and apply some highlight. Now using the self-made palette, I did use the only green color that palette has, and I used that and applied it on my cheeks, on my eyes, and my mouth. Then I went in and ran the color along and on top of the toilet paper. Then with a dark purple eyeshadow. I used it and applied it basically everywhere. I applied that green eyeshadow. And then finally I did use a red eyeshadow and I did the same thing. So to make my eyes appear darker, I did use some black shadow and ran it down to my under eye and up to my crease. I also applied it near the toilet paper and on top of the toilet paper. Then I used a red eyeliner to line my eyes, and I thought this just made my eyes look a bit scarier. I applied some mascara to add some texture to my eyes. And finally, I also applied black eyeshadow under my eye. So I felt it looked too plain, so I thought about adding a scar in my cheek, and I used the same technique with the toilet paper and I just let it dry. Once it was dried, I did use green, purple, and black shadow. So for my lips, I decided to do a red color. Then once the toilet paper was dried, I did apply some of that blood they sell in the Halloween stores with a brush. You can apply it wherever you like. Once it was dried, I did use some tweezers and I removed some of the toilet paper so it can appear as if my skin was ruptured. And then with a black eyeshadow, I filled in the hole and anywhere I peeled that toilet paper, just to add some depth into the scar. And we are done. So this is the final result. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. Thank you all for your support. Until next time.
Ha ha ha!